Welcome to Centennial Park West. We're going to try and do these updates on a regular basis so that you can see how the village operates and see some of the insides of some of the places you may not get to go inside the village. And we're going to take you inside so you can see some of the dressing rooms and some of the operations in back. So now I'm back here with Erin Cortilet, Division Manager of Special Events for our Recreation Department, and we're going to take you on a back room tour of both the operations, but now we're going to go back into the dressing rooms and Erin's going to show you around. So Erin, what is this first room as we walk in?
Yeah, sure. Welcome to the backstage area, the Centennial Park West concert venue. This is our lounge area where we, of course, welcome and greet our artists upon their arrival. We, of course, have our full-size refrigerator, sink, coffee, microwave, any appliances that we can help to assist before, during, or after their performances. And this is one of the 3 dressing rooms that we have. Each dressing room is furnished with full-size couch, full-size mirror, also different appliances to help accommodate our artists during their stay here.
We have the common areas for bathrooms and showers. And then we have a headliner dressing room as well.
Yes, this is our biggest private dressing room. This is where we have accommodated Rascal Flatts' Gary LeVox as well as Pat Benatar this summer of 2024 concert series. This one in particular also has the complete private restroom to accommodate our artists.
So as you look at the pond in the back and all the water storage that we have coming from here, this parking lot is actually about 15 feet higher than what the stage was before, believe it or not. And you'll notice that we don't have the flooding problems that we had before. So back here we have the AV room. It's a little bit messy because they're still working on tying in some of the last punch list items.
This is a great space for us to be able to host our outdoor movie series. It gives us the capabilities to connect through our projector and DVD players. In addition to, we work with our local artists at our Market in the Park, some smaller events that we're able to offer our wireless as well as our cable connections. We're able to project and help amplify their sound from this space.
So this storage room has an overhead garage door for us to bring in storage. As you can see, we have all of our metal detectors are in here. These are village owned so that we don't have to keep repurchasing them and renting them time after time. And also a lot of electricity. You can see there's a lot of huge panels. A little hard to see because of what's stored in here, but there are a lot of panels in here that basically operate all the lights on the outside parts of the building and throughout the park. So one of the things that was important to the board was to make sure this was a top-notch venue that reflected Orland Park. So we wanted to make it world-class. And what did the national artists say about this venue?
Sure. Yes, they absolutely agree. They said this state-of-the-art facility is a venue that they compare to on all national levels that they've played at. They're excited by the size, the scale, not only from the stage, the size of the audience accommodations as well as the backstage. The word is out there. We are so excited to continue in 2025 and beyond to team up and also work with many future national artists to come.
You book a lot of these acts and you help book these. Can you explain to people a little bit, because everyone thinks it's this really easy thing to just get an act booked. Can you explain a little bit about the difficulties and the challenges associated with getting acts to come and play here?
Sure, absolutely. There are many factors that go into selecting, securing. There's a lot of research that goes into it, a lot of different talent buyer operations and agents that are out there that do work very vigorously to try to team up and secure with the different touring schedules of the different artists. We, of course, put in more than a year's work to try to do all of that development just to help with the success. We're always looking into different opportunities, different music genres that we think would be the best fit for this community.
The other thing that I found that was always a huge challenge is that it's their schedule and also how close they play to here, because many times they can't come play another venue within a certain radius. And relative to the acts that we're bringing in, what do we see the ticket sales? Are they higher than what they typically get nationally? Are they lower? What do we typically see?
Yeah, sure. So as a part of our research, we do always do comparables with past events and festivals and concerts that I have performed at. And based on our 2024 successful event that we had this year with our concert series, we've definitely seen that we've been at the much higher end, including the Pat Benatar concert that we had back on July 5th.
And one of the pieces of feedback I heard from the Pat Benatar concert is this might likely be the largest crowd she plays to all year, correct?
That's correct. And we also heard feedback from many of the attendants that said this was one of her best shows as well.
As someone who gets the pleasure of doing all the hard work to bring them here, and you're here working the entire events as well, how satisfying is it for you to be able to see an event that's so successful?
Oh, it's always the best feeling. The best feeling is when you see the looks of your audience and their faces, their happiness, their joy, their excitement, and then to hear all this positive feedback from their artists, their managers, their agents, and sharing that same feeling and wanting to come back to the Village of Orland Park. It's very exciting, very rewarding.
And Erin, I want to thank you for coming out here and telling everyone about this beautiful venue. And I know you work so hard, and thank you. And I know it's not just you, so other people aren't getting to get on the camera, but I want to thank all of them for all the hard work they do, because without them, this would not be possible. So remember, our rec staff, particularly from probably April through September, are just working all these events. They're all here, they're all working. So make sure you thank them for all the hard work and effort that they put in.
Thank you.